Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Adriano really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, what about a counter-attack? Scholes. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's really well cleared. That's a pretty loose pass. David Villa here. David Villa! Yes! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's good play. David Villa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That is ended up in no man's land. That'll be a throw-in. Messi. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run, and they can counter here. Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. Oh, good ball! Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Torres.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Adriano, and the shot! There's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. The second half then, just getting going. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Luis Suarez. Can he finish? Yes, it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That is good alertness. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. He's got away. It's Luis Suarez! Well, now in he goes again. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Roll! A real chance and a real let-off.
Raul most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Out to the left it goes. Pass somewhat off target. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's bustling through. David Villa! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
That ball looks a good one. And a chance! Oh, the ball... Oh, what has happened here? Suarez finds himself offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that has not gone well. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Luis Suarez. And that was nowhere near his best. Could move up a gear here. Rummenigge. Oh, that's clever. And this is Schneider. Oh, it's Schneider! Oh, should have put that away.
Schneider has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. He's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Oh, that's ambitious. And he's straight offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's been shifted off it. That is a great pick out. He's on it. Can he get away? Messi. Messi goes steaming forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Oh, terrible pass. He is through here. David takes a shot. Yes, he's done it. Late in the day, this could well be it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Pete.
And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now that looks a decent ball. Kane gets flagged offside. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Rummenigge. And a chance! There it is! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Can he get it through?
This is the time you need that pace.
Baina does well to get it back. Baina, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Terrific header! It's loose and it's come back out to him. That really would have raised the roof.
Well, look, we know there's a sense of artistry in everything he does. That's so typically him.
And this is Azar. He's shifting through the gear. Chance for a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort. You have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Dumfries going full steam down the flank. He is through here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And there's a searching pass, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Can he get onto this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's De Jong. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's another good win of the ball. Hazard. Lovely chance! Rummenigge finds himself offside. Knocks it into space. De Jong kept aware. Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Rodri has been caught there. It's a foul. Now it's Villa. Hazard. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. De Jong! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Rummenigge! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Baina looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. And there's the shot! Hazard. That's a pretty loose pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that has not gone well. Threads one in. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? David Villa! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Biner. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Biner is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can he spark a counter here? No, again there's no way through. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. David Villa picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important.
And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neymar. Opts for safety. Albert Ferrer. Neymar. That is good alertness. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great chance! Goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, a breakthrough already. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Basten. Back into the middle. And he skips past his man. Oh, this is a great... Bellingham! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Bellingham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's with the keeper. Could be danger here. Madrid do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
And what's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones who can find those little pockets of space out wide or go beyond the defence on the overlap. It really opens up all sorts of options for them.
Ambitious ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Showing great feet there. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. And it's Lampard. Now it's Messi. And he's quick to get it clear again. They get a throw in. And here's Mohamed Salah. Look at the space. Van Basten! That looks a good cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Maldini is there to clear. Messi receives it in a wide position. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. That's going to go a long way. And he cuts out the supply. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Shevchenko. Caught offside that time. And the pass is intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And it's Albert Ferrer. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Thuram stands tall and stands strong. And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Spread out to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this Shevchenko! And yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Raul. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's found a way through. And he's there to belt it away. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe gets... He's had a shot! And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he can clear it away. And there's green grass ahead of him. Face to... Shot at goal! He's delivered all right! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for options for movement. And this is Chef. Big chance! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicked it back promptly. Raul. Hazard. Throw in. Messi. No, he's had it taken off him. And here's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. And it's been played through. He's in space and looking for options. He slings big header. No mistake. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Shevchenko. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? A probing pass. Well, that has not gone well. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by... And Stoichkov! And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's De Jong, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. De Jong cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Suarez, and he's in on goal. And here's Azar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Azar. And here's Zico, and this is Shevchenko. Incoming delivery. Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Well, they've got it again. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Great vision.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shevchenko! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. Beckenbauer can get it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Ødegaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Short changes him with that pass. Searching pass he's played there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Azar. Aimed beyond the defence.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he
Tries a shot! Takes a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge, and he's certainly onside here. That's a decent clearance.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
Doué. Forward it goes. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, that is asking trouble. He has found the way through. It's Van Basten! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Madrid have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pressure coming in from all directions. He's on it. Can he get away? Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Raul. Picked out brilliant. Messi! And he hits the net. They are really purring here. And an eye. Did it happen? Squeezed through with sheer
Sympathy there. He's seen that on.
So that.
Well, at the moment, Peter, and no doubt we'll be looking to cause even.
Raul played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Pickings there. Rummenigge. And Rummenigge! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's made its way to him. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shot a goal! Ah! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Raul, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Basten. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. That gets things going for the second half. And it's been shipped out wide. Beckenbauer. A big chance! What great chance! And that has been knocked clear. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Van Basten! Deftly away. They're back in possession and ready to go. He's gone for goal! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's away. It's run loose here. Vinicius Junior was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Well, that has not gone well. Moved on forwards. Baresi makes the interception. Can he get it through? Can he latch onto this? Oh, sweet feet. Great ball, and he's in here. That's going to go a long way. That's a little off target. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's in a great position here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, that's ambitious. Can he get on the end of this? Van Basten! Thuram gets it clear. That's very neat. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another...
Rummenigge! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Azar. Rummenigge. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow.
Rummenigge! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And they've got rid. Japan have the chance to go the other way. That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through. Due. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Rummenigge, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home...